fans, I'm your host, Keith Wickham, and welcome to Sodor Live. This is my new talk show with a whole new bang, because they didn't just reboot the show, they also rebooted me and my voice. My old show, The Keith Wickham Show, has been officially cancelled. Yes, this is sad news, but in your attempts to save the show, you fans have created this one instead. We have reinvented the show with a new name and style. I just wanted to say thank you for giving the show new life, and thank you all for keeping us alive. I have lots for you guys today from a special guest star. Now let's jump into the news after a word from our sponsors. Well, we have a lot of news, but I'll keep it brief. First, Sodor Fallout will come back after TAT MOC Episode 1 releases, so don't worry, the Fallout will return with Episode 13. Now for Sodor Dark Realm, Episode 4 will come soon enough as it is needed for Episode 3 of TAT MOC to make sense. So, speaking of TAT MOC, aka Toby and the Multiverse of Chaos, this story is a movie broken into 4 awesome pieces to make it easier for the production team to make. TAT MOC is the biggest project that Percy and the Beast Productions has ever done, with Part 1 having a runtime of up to 20-30 minutes, with 20 different voice actors. So I won't get too far into the details anymore, but there is a full movie trailer in the works for it. And stay tuned for TAT MOC's arrival by Christmas time. Sodor character restoration will continue with more episodes soon. We have for you one of our biggest stars. Get ready and give a warm round of applause to Edward the Blue Engine. Stay tuned and we'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back. I have Edward here with me.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Keith.
Hello, Edward. What's it like being the star of Sodor Fallout?
Well, Keith, it's a lot of hard work trying to get every scene perfect. The production staff demand a lot out of me, like striking the right poses. The director, Mighty Nick, got mad at me once for accidentally hissing steam at him. So, it can be stressful, but very rewarding, and Mighty Nick is a really great director.
That's interesting. Mighty Nick is indeed an amazing director. So, Edward, what was it like filming your cameo in Sodor and the SCP and Sodor Dark Realm?
Well, it sucks dying. It's not fun, and for those wondering, I did not die in Sodor and the SCP. That was a near miss. You can clearly see me alive in the crash scene. Filming both scenes was a challenge with Sodor Dark Realm. It was giving the illusion that the spike was hitting my face. The only problem I had was that the bag of blood would explode early, and let's just say this happened too many times and got into my eyes. This drove me crazy. Well, for me, SCP was easier because the missile was mostly shot in a green screen, and all I had to do was puff behind James at a certain distance for a certain amount of time.
What's your take on the prospect of you having to act for a different kind of series as TAT MOC?
Well, Toby and the Multiverse of Chaos is a huge project. I'm just happy I get to be a part of it. I am also happy Toby gets a starring role in his own series, even if it is only a crossover event. I can't say too much about Toby and the Multiverse of Chaos, as it would get me in a lot of trouble. No spoilers!
Are you nervous about having to play alternate versions of yourself? Unless, of course, they're mostly the same.
Yes and no. Because it's a lot of fun playing all these different versions of myself. But it's the face and body paint that makes me nervous. This is because the costume paint can cause my paintwork to chip and be damaged.
Knowing James, I'll bet he won't be too happy about that.
Now I thought I was nitpicky about my paintwork. James gives a whole new meaning.
Tudo eu nessa casa não aguento.
Whole new meaning. No insult intended, James.
You must be relieved about being one of the few to not have to wear the mutation prosthetics. I imagine it's super irritating, much like real makeup.
Most definitely, yes. But I'm not out of the woods yet, as I think my producers are planning for me to have a mutation in the final episodes of Sodor Fallout. I really hope I am wrong.
Did any of the mutations make you sick or faint upon first being revealed?
Kind of. There was Thomas's mutation. I had a real hard time dealing with that eye sac, but after a while, it got easier to deal with.
I'm glad they still knew Thomas is a fan favorite and let him be relatively fine apart from the mutation. I remember nearly losing my lunch upon seeing James's.
James's mutation was something to see. Those mouths were so detailed.
Speaking of mouths, what was Oliver's take on having to wear that giant beast mouth for his look? How did it even work? Was it like a mask or something?
Well, Oliver had a stunt double. Thank God his face would have suffered horribly from the beast mask. Oliver did a lot of his own scenes, which were really hard to do. But the stunt double did all the close-up scenes where people and engines were getting attacked.
Did the stunt double have a name, or was it a faceless engine built as a replica for the beast scenes?
Yes, his name is S.C. Ruffy, the truck. He was perfect. So much work went into him to make him look like Oliver. Of course, he had no engine, and he had to be moved around by the production team. The truck looked crazy with that beast face on his fake Oliver body. And when the tentacle came out, it gave you goosebumps.
Hello awesome fans, I'm your host, Keith Wickham, and welcome to Sodor Live. As I'm sure you can feel it, holiday cheer is in the air. This is our Christmas/New Year special, and since we are celebrating 2 holiday occasions in one, we have lots in store in this episode for you.